Are you making your money work for you, or are you letting it sit in a low interest account where it barely grows? The rule of 72 might just change the way you think about your financial future. Hi, my name's Jonathan. I'm a financial strategist and coach, and today we're going to talk about something that's going to completely shift the way you think about growing your money. You've worked hard for it, right? But here's the question. Has your money been working just as hard for you? So today we're going to dive into the rule of 72 and how financial institutions and experts use this simple yet powerful tool to calculate how long it would take your money to double. So what exactly is the rule of 72? It's a quick way to figure out how long it takes for your money to double based on the interest rate that it's earning. All you need to do is divide 72 by the annual interest rate and voila. Now you know how many years it'll take for your money to double. For example, if you're earning about 6% interest, 72 divided by 6, that means your money will double in about 12 years. But here's the catch. Let's say you have your money sitting in a typical savings account at your bank, where they give you a measly 1% interest rate. Now, most banks don't even give 1%. The typical brick and mortar bank usually gives around 0.02 to 0.05% interest. For this example, let's say they just give you 1% and see how the rule of 72 applies. So 72 divided by 1, that means it'll take about 72 years for your money to double. 72 years. You might want to ask yourself, how many 72-year periods do we actually have? That's right, not many. Now you might be thinking, okay, I get it. The higher the interest rate means the faster my money can grow. But it's not that simple because we still have to face two big challenges. One is risk and two is taxes. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video just so that the algorithm can push it out and share these financial concepts with more people. Let's start with risk. The higher the interest rate means the greater the risk you have to take on. Stocks, real estate, certain bonds, these can offer much higher returns, but they can also come with a greater risk of loss. Now, the second challenge is taxes. You see, the rule of 72 doesn't account for taxes, fees, or inflation. These hidden costs can eat away at your returns, making it even longer for your money to double. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. This is where proper financial planning can come into play. The rule of 72 can be an excellent guideline to help you make better decisions and determine where to park your money in the long term. Let me show you how it works when you take into account smarter investing. Let's imagine you're earning 8% on your investments. 72 divided by 8, that's 9 years. If you start with $10,000, for example, in 9 years, that'll become $20,000. Another 9 years pass by, that'll become $40,000, and so on. By the time 36 years have passed, you would have accumulated about $160,000, all from that initial $10,000 investment. That's the power of compound interest, and that's why it's so important to start as early as possible. Here you can see what Albert Einstein himself called the eighth wonder of the world, and that is compound interest. In this hypothetical scenario, the rule of 72 is being applied to someone at age 24 putting in $10,000. We're going to use the mathematical formula of 72 divided by the interest rate to get the number of years it'll take for the money to double. So as you can see, at 1%, 72 divided by 1 is 72. Meaning that at 96, their money will double to 20,000. Let's compare that to someone putting their money into an account with 10%. Starting with $10,000 at 24, this individual will have their money double every 7.2 years, according to the rule of 72. Meaning that at age 66, their money will grow to $640,000, just with that initial $10,000 investment. You can see why this rule is so important when you're determining where to park your money. Now, you're probably thinking, that sounds great, but where should I be investing? Well, now that really depends on your risk tolerance and your financial goals. Some people love the idea of higher returns in the stock market, whereas others would rather have more security and a more conservative approach into bonds or tax-free retirement accounts. But here's the truth. The wealthy elites don't just stumble into wealth. They know where to find the best interest rates and the most efficient vehicles to park and grow their money faster. That's why for decades, you've seen the wealthy elite use strategies like the tax-free retirement account to grow their money tax-free and without any of the market risks. With such tax-efficient options, this will allow your money to grow tax-free, meaning that you won't be losing out on growth because of Uncle Sam. Combine that with the rule of 72, and suddenly your path to a comfortable retirement becomes much clearer. Let's consider a hypothetical. If you're earning 7% in a taxable account, you might only be left with 5% after taxes. Using the rule of 72, 72 divided by 5 means that your money would double every 14 years. But if that same amount of money were growing in a tax-free vehicle like the TFRA, you'd be keeping that full 7%, meaning that your money would double in 10 years instead of 14. See the difference? So what does this all mean for you? It means that the earlier you start and the smarter you are about where you park your money, the faster it will grow. The Rule of 72 isn't just for the super wealthy, it's for anyone who wants to take control of their financial future. Whether you're saving for retirement, your kid's college fund, or just trying to build wealth for yourself or future generations, applying the Rule of 72 will help you make well-informed decisions. And remember, your money should be working hard for you, not the other way around. I hope you found this video useful, and if you want to learn more on how to make the most out of your money and see if you qualify for a TFRA, click the link in the description and get your tax-free retirement account today. Let's keep building your financial future, and I'll see you in the next video.